Welcome guys! Moments ago, Playerunknown released 4 screenshots revealing more of the upcoming desert map. I'm super hyped for this and I want to go over these new images and share my thoughts with you. And looking at this, I'm super impressed about the level of detail. It just looks really great and has that perfect PUBG vibe to it. The first screenshot is the one we're looking at right here, and we're inside what will probably be one of the largest cities. The first thing I want to talk about here is the height of these buildings, which seem to have up to about 8 to 10 floors. Now, assuming we can loot all the floors, this area will probably be similar to the apartment buildings of the current map. Big buildings with a lot of room and medium-packed loot. Dropping down here to loot will likely be super popular, as we will almost certainly be able to land on the roof of these buildings and work our way down. We also have these fire exits, which will serve as a risky but effective getaway option when being pushed, or as an aggressive entrance to the connected floors. Using these stairs will obviously expose you a lot and make you a very easy target. Also note the high ground surrounding the city. This will be perfect for snipers to scout the roofs of the city and take down possible enemies. For that reason, you should never stand or sit still when on the roof of these buildings. If we get a final circle here, I have no idea what will happen, but it's bound to be epic and truly challenging. Next, we're inside what seems to be a high security military prison of some kind. We have guard towers, fences, and even this military truck right here. I think we're looking at a high loot area similar to the military base we know today. This is the perfect place for high risk and high reward, because it will probably be very difficult to get in there as you have to navigate these fences meanwhile being open to an ambush. But once you're in, I bet it's going to be good. I can't wait to loot this place and find out what's inside. Back in an urban environment, and I can't really tell if we're in the same city as the one from before or in another. Regardless though, this looks super interesting, and from a tactical point of view, I think this place will be incredibly challenging. For starters, when you look at these storefronts, you can see the burned out vehicle right here. This is obviously designed so you can stand up here and climb on the roof using vaulting. This would allow you to move freely on the roof of this arcade, getting a clear view of your surroundings while still being able to get into cover right here. From a looting perspective, I'm guessing these storefronts here might contain the same loot as we know from the diner in the current map. And the construction over here will be a sheer nightmare in third person, as you would never know if someone was looking at you from behind one of these pillars. But in first person perspective, this will be great, and is a setting where peeking while shooting and fast reactions will be incredibly important. You should probably avoid running around here though, as regardless of perspective, this looks to be a death trap. The last screenshot puts us back out to the rocky desert, near a few abandoned buildings. And apart from just looking great, I'm seeing a lot of opportunities to move around in the open when moving in the rocky terrain. This is great because I'm really getting the feeling that the desert map will be a map where players who prefer to generally avoid vehicles might actually have a much better chance doing that, and generally making the need for getting a vehicle lower, bringing less RNG to that aspect of the game. Now that's all I had for you guys in this video. This is my first PUBG news video. I just had to talk about these images because I'm so hyped for this map. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.